What if I was to tell you that there was an almost guaranteed method to break the learning curve and reach that musical freedom? By no means is it the only way. Definitely not. It's not an easy solution. It's a little bit crazy, but it is very achievable. And I wholeheartedly believe in it because I did it myself and it worked on me. So today, I'm going to show you what the path to musical freedom looks like, what this crazy method is that I'm talking about, and 2 major mindset shifts that you need to cultivate in order to reach musical freedom. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to lay out the path for you so you can kind of judge for yourself where you are along the journey. It has 5 major stages. We have the initiation or basics stage. We need to learn how the software works. In this stage, we're kind of experimenting, just putting sounds together. Here, it's important to prioritize enjoyment, making this something that is fun, something that you genuinely want to do. And attempt making a song or something that sounds somewhat maybe like a song. The next stage I like to call the learning stage because there is a lot to learn. This is like early intermediate. Here's where we dive a little bit deeper into the concepts of making music. Think idea generation, groove, sound design, synthesis, arrangement. You don't have any pressure on yourself at this stage, which is kind of the nice thing about it. Now this is where we get to a bit of a road bump because this next stage we would call the dip. This is like the hurdle that you have to jump in order to reach stage 4. This is a vulnerable stage. We're learning lots of things at this time, and it's really easy to get sucked into the wormhole of going too in depth into one of these particular areas. The key here is consistency, patience, and prioritizing things that make you take action. So for me, that was challenges, collaborating with other producers, online courses, and personal coaching. If you want to contact me, I do personal coaching. The details in the description. All right. Before going into the next stage, let me just explain where I was at in 2019. The world of music production had really opened up to me. I was just finishing some music that I was actually proud of. So I had progressed a lot, but at the same time, it felt really difficult to progress beyond this point. I felt really stuck. It's like I could feel the potential, but it was like just out of reach. This is the 4th stage, which is the proficient intermediate stage. We're starting to piece together some knowledge, but like maybe there's just something missing and we can't really put our finger on it. And at the start of 2020, I made a decision that was about to change everything. Stage 5, musical freedom. Now, I just want to be clear about how I'm defining musical freedom here. Everyone has their own opinion on what this might look like. This is by no means an end goal. In fact, it's really just the beginning. Your mindset shifts from how to make music to just making music. The process of making music becomes easy to do, but hard to do well. So what is this guaranteed method to musical freedom? Does it really exist? You might think I'm trying to sell you something. I'm really not. So what I did is I entered a challenge with other music producers online. The rules were simple. In fact, there's only one rule. Make 1 song per week for an entire year. Yeah, 52 songs, 52 weeks. They don't have to be good. You don't have to be a prodigy. You don't have to be the next Skrillex. All you have to do is make sure that you've just filled that column every single week and do whatever the hell you can to make that possible. In fact, I ended up making about 60 songs that year because some weeks I would just make multiple. If you want to check out my actual 2020 spreadsheet and listen to all of the songs I made that year, then sign up to my newsletter in the description and I'll send you a full breakdown as well as a template so you can do it yourself. Okay. So I think the most important point of this is the mindset that you learn in the process of this. Because you're regularly putting in action, there are 2 main takeaways that you'll find will change your mentality for music in the future. Number 1, you start to really begin to trust your instincts and decisions. What you think is good, and it doesn't matter if someone else tells you that it's bad because that's their own opinion and I'm happy with it. This trust in your own decisions is really important, and the way to get that is by proving to yourself with evidence. And number 2 is you have a really really strong foundation of workflow as well as a routine around finishing music. And that routine can also be based around the days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday can be sound design, idea generation. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday can be arrangement and tweaking and finishing the track. I'm not saying that this is the way to make music for the rest of your career, but the thing is, none of this really means anything if you're not putting in the action in the first place. So if you need help with that, reach out for personal coaching, sign up to my mailing list, and watch this video right here. I'll wait. You should click it. Yeah.